under fire for using vulgar language to describe former Miss American contestants via email. The organization's CEO Sam Haskell has been suspended while an investigation takes place. But the CEO went down swinging Friday, offering fighting words about the context of emails made public that fat and slut-shamed some of the women involved in Miss America. Much of what was reported is dishonest, deceptive, and despicable, wrote Haskell, in a statement disseminated by the Miss America organization. The material is based on private emails that were stolen 3 years ago by ex-employees. The story is so unkind and untrue, and hurts me, my family, and the stewardship of this non-profit. Quotation mark. Haskell went on to describe his state of mind when making fun of the weight gain of former Miss America Mallory Hagen and jokingly wishing Miss American Kate Schindel were dead. I was under stress from a full year of attacks by 2 Miss Americas, and while I don't ever want to offer an excuse, I do want to offer context, says Haskell. This was not the CEO of an organization laughing at inappropriate jokes and speaking about a former Miss America in email conversations. This was a father whose family was being attacked, and a man whose character was being assassinated daily, which impaired my judgment when responding to the inappropriate emails sent to me about them. For that, I deeply apologize. Quotation mark. Hagen, one of the pageant winners targeted in emails exchanged by Haskell and board members, says she feels validated after the Huffington Post published the offensive messages. Hagen, who won the crown in 2013, shared her reaction with NBC's Today Show Friday. When I first read the emails in the article, I wasn't shocked but I was validated, she explained. For the longest time, I'd tried to explain to people around me this is happening, or these things are being said. And, now I have the ability to look on paper and say, see, I told you. Earlier Friday the Miss America organization told USA Today the board of directors was immediately forming an investigative committee and retaining independent legal counsel to conduct a full investigation of the matter. The statement, which can be read in its entirety below, also noted the emails were obtained illegally and that MAO does not condone the use of inappropriate language. The internal emails show the offensive language Haskell used to describe Hagen, describing her as fat and gross in one note. In another exchange from August 2014, Haskell received an email that said Hagen's hairdresser had been commenting on Hagen's sex life, as well as her recent weight gain. Haskell forwarded the email to Miss America telecast lead writer Louis Friedman and noted, "Not a single day passes that I am not told some horrible story about Mallory." Right double quotation mark. Friedman replied, "Mallory's preparing for her new career, as a blimp in the Macy's Thanksgiving parade. As she continues to destroy her own credibility, her voice will attract less and less notice while she continues her descent to an unhappy pathetic footnote." Right double quotation mark. Friedman ended the email with, P.S. Are we for the only ones not to have slept with Mallory? Right double quotation mark. Haskell replied, "It appears we are the only ones." Right double quotation mark. The emails also suggest Haskell smeared Hagen and her pageant coaching business after he became convinced she was personally maligning him. Soon afterward, Hagen's name was added to a list of coaches that Miss America contestants were not allowed to use, and soon after, Hagen's lucrative coaching business fell apart, according to the Huffington Post story. Other former Miss Americas have also responded to insulting comments made about them in the emails. Haskell and a top employee allegedly joked about wishing Schindel, who was crowned in 1998, were dead in one email, according to the Huffington Post story. "I almost don't have the words to respond," Schindel said in a statement posted to Twitter, which called for the immediate resignation of the entire board of directors, especially Haskell. Only then can the women of Miss America reclaim its rich history and catalyze what is clearly a necessary evolution. Quotation mark. The emails also targeted 1989 winner and one-time board member Gretchen Carlson, who won a harassment suit against Fox News chief Roger Ailes, when she refused to join in on attacks against other former Miss Americas who were critical of the organization. According to the Huffington Post story, Haskell praised media consultant Tammy Haddad for devising a brilliant plan that would drive Carlson insane. Haddad also called Carlson a snake in the email thread. Right parenthesis. As a proud former Miss America and former member of the board of the Miss America organization, I am shocked and deeply saddened by the disgusting statements about women attributed to the leadership of the MAO. No woman should be demeaned with such vulgar slurs, Carlson said in a Twitter statement Friday, accompanied by the hashtag #ResignNow. In response to the story, Dick Clark Productions, producer of the live telecast, has cut ties with the Miss America organization because of the offensive correspondence. The three women were joined by Don Guardian, the outgoing Republican mayor of Atlantic City, N.J., the longtime home of the pageant. He told the Associated Press everyone involved should resign. "My mistake is a mistake of words," said Haskell in his statement late Friday. "I have the utmost respect for the women of this program and contestants at every level. It breaks my heart for anyone to think otherwise." In its statement to USA Today, the Miss America organization confirmed that they had been aware of the inappropriate language in private email communications for several months, and that at the time that he sent some of the messages, Mr. Haskell was under unreasonable distress resulting from intense attacks on his family from disgruntled stakeholders.